Say poop head. I think that my head there's a dolphin with 4 horse legs and a roof over your head.
Contains crystal wave audio. Contains no other known controls. Untitled. Notepad window. Focused on a Go News talk. Do is talk of the speaker of the proto-ad up to allow the claimed the man that she at the moment I know that they battled sit back and the blue-green tissue allowed to add of the pianist's bottle of power and of blue lipsetty bowls by bass I battled be a white bee line oh the listening to the tank backspace talking about the backspace the green seas of blue in the bed Friday dictator the green valleys of the blue cheese and toss the Felipe not better all the bell only then talks will sell or give them a bit between slapped upon them how the ate apart are the data are not help the bank that prompted the bedtime list of an era to sidebar bump pulpit bump prompt slumped down dough down bomb and run slump dumped bomb and run down the slope and the bomb and flick my ball sack late last night you ate my bad loans balls sack jack and all the blue cheese green tastier part but where will the whole world's tank home blown the old bald the battle Bowser battles that battle ball while the bad old now it would have this under the stairs it has my condom it has my condom it as my condom it as my condom it as my condom more iron FM and ironing Iron Man and the diabetes Regina Bon China binding China bind China are a lot China and stopped all these peak until you sometime and time of year easy for us to pale blue vote of the facts. That's why are all heart attack be adopted by China but China or 5 but China that China about China the giant 80 the wall giant 8T Regina and the NT Regina NT hygiene at bad you got hot when it from technologies into bad B the GIN. The BB as in Barry D as in volume and her S in volume B as in victory lane yes Martin ballot by John up a battle that while the nose G not in the nod Jeanette to Jeanette vagina how it actually said image yang and a necklace that time of the G in and Regina it utter said vagina and the guy I get the guy I know Regina in the blue shield the China that China would China by joining the giant outloaded during a time China by John a job by Johnny Grabelle. By China do about by durable and double by channel and doubled among shaman and other and then by another homegrown problem that show and got the approach by lower than average of about 1 bush's top pick up by the organ and part of the end of the pack in and around 700 medical and the problem but the shot but when a button and then thrown the indictment backed up being the target of the indelible prototype of the bot party then in the park. Hearken and talk you have in our union in any buyout or low bite shop and what kind of a newly out box by Tom and intimidated a point not trickled on the other viable the start button of a president of the dividend of rooted on another level plot of penny bargaining but he did a plot on the net when of the top bar on hyper not deny the lead in a daily parade agreed operate who admit for added punch me to take the day of the only company that are a common on by the rule by about buckshot and a lot of women and one of the good lord of the league lead with back pay and will allow a devotional of about 100 of the indignity at about 1 bride indicted edited to go added new Benederi down by Tillman shouted Ahmadi denied it got out of college they'd have been shut about money denied a diamond one of a not a problem getting to where it is extending on the part of a pound and 1 art is a click of a lot of what and how long did it in the deep hole eat my open china beat my bullpen shrine all eat my brain my bones shrine of the doldrums call bloom trine blue shrine bowl of that old male if a promise old male a promise hippopotamus bottomless adonis titillated on a deadly plutonium into the Italy tightening to the main 10 of the Tivoli to the EU data needed 10 o'clock am to Italy to lead immediately dock the owls ran up your car victory a picker the Petrie pop Peter E. Petrie Packer pop condom brain dead condom raptor adapter smacked my head the filled with laughter raptor red Gerard some actor adapter smack my aunt and fill it with laughter smacked our adapter taken by ants and filled with laughter smack her with laughter and 9 volts adapter that 80s the taste of the policy plus the plus boss being paid being peak at 100 peak the field for a naughty words it does not say that naughty thing it said that it does not say that naughty bank that all that was of that battle the political it's a nice day when I stopped on Wednesday it will not save and ought to just makes me wanna slap it in a piece of marble proves my nasty boot all that said nasty belated my nasty blow it oh it's blatantly nasty it boils it in the cornball cornhole cornball 1 corny corner 1 born the porn aboard the porn or need warned me warned me about the one he tore need aboard the boarding the border is against ball or deep pool for me for the Portobello 400 2021 report we do with other parts of a group of about. The political appointments are violent but some above to go before the commission will open up to a part of a 1. Below original lot thinner and armed identity and data on upper portion of the heights and putting up a global strategy that but a lot more ordered that are most of Western bottled water and power of the time bonus, how large cutout of his rights and cool should not be right for courtship top of my household I do not have to type it does come back to 8 feet in continual and I couldn't he actually say about a bottle in the I put my finger in your Paul deep a plunge into that kind of yours. Our beginning of the Arab government and what about on the middle of the loot on the robot arm of the top of the alarm bubble bath are the top of the alarm the robot arm bone of arm robot alarm don't be alarmed at the robot arm don't be alarmed at the robot arm don't be alarmed at the robot arm don't be alarmed at the robot are unfair who don't be alarmed at the robot arm don't be alarmed at the robot arm don't be alarmed at the robot arm don't belong to the robot arm take your pants in Ramblebot take your pads and Rambleland take your pads in Rambleland and then immediately put me through and then immediately put them through and then immediately open through and then immediately open in Berlin and immediately but they broke readily. Pedley probably doubled leading the bigger problem for the paper government to put a little promise he notes. For all but one of the Apple Cup Butter Dragon Island took little props of the mail and off to a little bit of being a part of what's shown by the unknown but I've ever been bumped up writing the time brought the internet will benefit when of a Manhattan prone to error and that lead in his back at it and got out and back into a tentative and the packet arm Indian day unch a little kick to bring back for a bottle that she and got up and up at a teen idol but who will protect she in the Capitol doubling the birth of Ron Hubbard and machine in a modern law school in Brooklyn but when dependable life and gold and legal burden. Airflow to decode and in the Shintum dark people voted 9-0 to 9 but would double the antenna on the bottom of the film that opened up the Michigan of the signal will hold it will be careful not found in a bitter blow moving and it won't be able to roll it on the big band uncovered by a debating what be but poppy pity that even prepared to do that and Apple but he didn't get it back without bail and get back up believing in it to the town of the Capitol in a buck upbeat about the bout depicted at the epidemic and it was here night at the bottom of the epic battle it into that the market and it back now we're at it at that event at the moment out a book about blood and the above. Undergoing for propping up a bit ETV video via Veneto in and around the home they probed the Buddha Bood was proved a shiny little port is pole approved and shining little tiny problem in the mood in it then in the blue and get them in the motive them in the boot and the boot in the Buddha in the boot the Buddhist Buddhism go to listen and listen live them lives them limbs that leads the model is a little bottle but little tool too little problem. We'll try to add to that old judo of copper diddle copper diddle copper diddle any couple app couple do any cock will do any cop will do any cop will do and copper do copper tail hopper Dale Hubbard's male bluebird trail labor trail hampered. Male AA male AA male AA male AA male can't use male can't to smell my bell you know by bailiffs smells like AOL goes to hell AOL goes to LLL smell of LLL smell by Bell smelly potato belly smelly sticky potato belly smelly sticky potato bellies silly little valley smelly stinky bellied potatoes and bad potatoes and made other jelly bob of jelly smelly potato belly look at my head it's made of and shelly it's jelly some aid some Kool-Aid and jelly and smelly belly smelly speedy smelly belly p days PBS pains this year's poll of text. Go News Talk do is talk of the speaker of the proto ad up to allow the claimed the man that she at the moment I know that they battled sit back and the blue-green tissue allowed to add of the pianist's bottle of power and of blue contains a Go News